ladies and gentlemen, the great Maha over here, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so on my previous videos, I've been talking about a lot of things. So I've been talking about requirements, I've been talking about my journey as a physics and mathematics major, and how I transformed or how I changed my qualification from physics and mathematics to physics and computer science, right? And now I have made it clear that my videos here on my YouTube channel, they're going to be based on everything that is, science and technology. Yes. Now, I'm currently a physics and computer science major. I transferred or I changed qualifications from physics and mathematics to physics and computer science. Okay. Uh, this year, 2023, was my second year, and in a sense, if you've watched my previous videos, I've explained, the mainstream and extended programs. So please do check out that video so that you understand what I'm talking about going forward from here. Okay, I'll leave the link on the top right of the screen. Okay, so this is my second year, but then in a way we would still say it was my first year. Okay, because I am in the extended program, but then starting from next year I'll be in the mainstream program. Okay, so how it works, okay, I explained it on that video. I don't want to explain it again and again. Okay, so the mainstream program 3 years, extended program 4 years, right? So this year was my second year, but in a way I still see it as my first year. Okay, so next year I'll be doing my third year, going into the mainstream, and then next year I'll be doing my fourth year. Fine, right? Okay, so I just want to talk about this year because a lot of things have been happening this year. I experienced a lot, especially now since I'm home during the festive season academically and mentally. Like, I have a lot of things that I've been thinking about. Okay, I have a lot of things that I've been thinking about. Um, I'll try, first of all, I'll try to explain the reason I changed from, well, I also did explain this on my previous video, but then I'll just, keep on, giving you guys hints so that maybe if you are, you know, a new viewer to my YouTube videos, then you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, but then I'll always leave the links on the top right of the screen. Okay, so please do check them out. So as I was saying, I applied for physics and mathematics, and yeah, I got accepted to study physics and mathematics. At that particular moment, I didn't know that it was an extended program. I got accepted at 2 institutions for physics and mathematics. And the other one was like 3 years, and then the other one was 4 years, which is the one that I'm studying at. Okay, but because of the reputation, because of the reputation, I would say I decided to go to the 4-year degree because of the reputation of the institution. Okay, the other institution, well, I didn't know much about it, and I was like, you know what, I'd rather go to an institution that I know a little bit about rather than going to an institution I don't know anything about. Even the location, I mean, the other one was in KwaZulu Natal, the other one is in Northwest, the Northwest province, the other one it's in like KwaZulu Natal province, it's KZN. Okay, so I was like, nah, I'd rather go to the one that I'm used to because also in high school there was this program, Ikateleng, right? This program, it's called Ikateleng. It's a program for like extracurricular, not extracurricular, but then intervention classes, okay, for like maths and physics classes, even commerce students. They also got help from dealing. So how the program works is that they come to a particular high school, the community high schools or public high schools, if you may put it. They look for potential students. This program was in association. I don't know if it's still in association with. Well, yes, it's still in association with Northwest University. So yes, just like I was saying, they come to community high schools, look for potential students or prospective students, if you may say. But I'd like to use the word potential because the program starts from grade 10. Yes, it starts from grade 10. But then when I was in grade 10, I didn't know anything about the program. I only started knowing about the program when I was doing grade 11. Because that's when they came to our school and then they selected, a few students. I was one of those students and we attended in grade 11, which was in 2020. But then due to COVID-19 restrictions, we couldn't continue with the program on normal basis. So at one point it was cancelled, and then 2021 when I was doing grade 12, we were still going to we were still attending the program. But then things were different because in grade 11 2020 we attended at Northwest University, one of the campuses in Vanderbilt Park. And then in 2021, that's when things they were a little bit different because of the COVID-19 restrictions. So institutions, they just didn't want a cluster of people around. So yeah, we ended up not attending at Northwest University. But then there was this other high school which had I would say a bigger venue, or maybe their classrooms, they were well developed. That's the reason they said we must go and attend over there. I would say that would be the reason. Okay, so yeah, that's where we started attending classes. This other high school that is specializing in mathematics and physical sciences. Yes, we went there to attend our intervention classes, and then yes, everything was okay. Everything was cool. It was enjoyable. We attended mostly on weekends, okay, because during the week it's normal school hours, and then on weekends like Saturdays we would attend there, going there in the morning, coming back later, and then yeah, that's how it was. Okay, while it's still in association with NW, this whole program, I believe it was established by Northwest University. If not, then it was a separate program, and then it merged with Northwest University later on, as they saw the potential of the program, because the program has been there for years. I think 30 plus years, if I'm not mistaken. But then it has been there for years. Dealing. Yeah, I'll leave the link in the description blog. Okay. So yeah, I believe that's what made me want to choose the institution instead of the other institution of which I had no knowledge of. Sorry, I had no knowledge of. So yes, I decided to go for the four-year program, and I didn't go for the 3-year program. Well, I got accepted for the same majors, physics and mathematics, from both institutions, but then, just like I said, it was a matter of reputation. Okay, so fine. I get to my first year of university. I'm studying academic literacy, I'm studying physics, I'm studying computer science, I'm studying applied mathematics, and I'm studying mathematics, right? So it's academic literacy, mathematics, physics, computer science, and applied mathematics, right? Fine. So here I am. My majors are physics and mathematics. Fine. Physics, it's coming alright. Mathematics, it's charring, you know. Yeah, that's what I said on my previous video. So yeah, mathematics is charring. And then computer science, yeah, that's why I was like, okay, this module is fun because I just enjoy the practicality and just the combination of the practicality and the combination of the practicality and the theoretical part of it. They just made me enjoy the module. And the fact that, you know, it was my highest pass module, I'm like, of course, if a module or a subject is one of your highest passed, you're gonna like it, you know, because it gives you like positive energy, so you're gonna give it positive energy back. So yeah, that's what happened. And then applied mathematics was just okay. um, and then yeah, that was my first year. I used to say, because I didn't know about, you know, qualification change, but I did know about, you know, adding and dropping modules. On my first year, I used to say to my classmates or my classmates which were close to me, I used to say, you know what, this module, I'm really enjoying it. And then since we have like add and drop at this institution, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep on adding this module in each and every year I'm starting at this institution. So I was gonna keep on adding the module, you know, like all the modules that I would be required to do, I would do them, and then on top of those modules, I would keep adding that module. That's what I kept telling them. I didn't know about qualification change. Okay, and then on my second year, no, that was before my second year. It was yes, during the festive season. I come back home, I do my research. I think I heard about qualification change at some point whilst I was still at while I was still at campus, and then I didn't pay much attention to it. But then when I got back home, I was like, I heard something about this, or maybe I was still doing research on the NW website, and yeah. But then somehow I got to know about the term. You know, I found the forms, and then yeah, I downloaded the forms, filled them in, and then sent an email to the dean. And yeah, she did reply, but the process in terms of like, you know, signing forms and then, you know, sending them back, it's a little bit, you know, um, time consuming. So instead of doing that, what I did was on my second year, which was this year, early after registering, I went to the dean's office at my campus, and then I told her that, you know, I want to do qualification change, and then um, I was required to do add and drop, right, before I could change my qualification. So I dropped some of the modules so that I can add other modules. It seems like there's a certain credit you're not supposed to surpass in that particular year. If maybe you're set to have maybe 60 credits per semester, in like for the whole year you're supposed to have like, let's say 120 credits, you're not supposed to surpass that. So that was the reason I had to, you know, drop some of the modules and add some of the modules. Okay, so I dropped applied mathematics for second year, and then I added chemistry for first year because I didn't do it for first year and it was a requirement for physics and computer science. And then I was still doing mathematics, and then I was still doing physics, computer science. I was still doing it. So yes, I only dropped applied mathematics and added chemistry. That's the only thing that happened. And then yeah, continued with the year, and yeah, next year I'm actually thinking of going back to applied mathematics, honestly, because chemistry, it's not doing it for me. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of practicals. I mean, I get practicals for physics, I get practicals for computer science, I get practicals for uh, it's practicals for chemistry, practicals for physics, practicals for computer science. So that's a lot. Okay, I'd rather go for applied mathematics because mathematics and applied mathematics, they don't have practicals. So I would know that I only have to focus on practicals for physics and computer science, you see. So yeah, That's the reason I have to go back to applied maths next year. So I'll be doing like I'll be doing mathematics, I'll be doing applied maths, I'll be doing physics, and I'll be doing computer sciences, and also WVNS. I spoke about it on my previous video. It's a research module, so yeah, and it's online, which is the best part about it, because it's not gonna add a lot of work onto my academic year. Yes, so the fact that it's online, it makes things better, I presume, but then we'll see. Okay, we'll see. And this video, I'm actually planning on uploading it next year, even though I keep on saying next year. So please pay attention to my tenses. I'll actually upload it next year, even though I'm taking this video like, yeah, it's in December 2023, but I'll upload it probably January, yeah, 2024. Okay, so please do forgive me for that, but I have my reasons for doing so. Okay, if not January, then probably late February. Yes, late February, somewhere there. So yeah, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but then I hope you understand it's for my personal reasons. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so just like I was saying, during this festive season, I've been going through a lot of stuff, thinking about a lot of things. Um, I won't lie. You know, my qualification, it's challenging. It demands a lot of work, to a point that at some point in my life I was like, okay, because you need to bear in mind that I've always been interested in astronomy, right? As a result, I've always been after physics, okay? But my career goals have changed from wanting to become an astronaut or an astronomer to wanting to become a software engineer, okay? So, and they changed on my first year of university, since I developed, the love, I would say, for computer science. Okay, so I just wanted to do everything that has to do with computer science, and I found software engineering as, you know, one of the careers that would suit my personality, because I know the type of person that I am. Okay, so yeah, so I was like, this is during the festive season. If I'm after like software engineering, then why not go for information technology? Because all those other modules, I feel as if though they are unnecessary, and since it's challenging and you know exactly what you want, it's everything that has to do with tech, everything that has to do with computer science, everything that will lead you to software engineering. I'm like, you don't necessarily need to be measuring with physics. You can either be measuring with information technology, or computer science. But the thing is that at my institution, you cannot measure with one module. You measure with two modules. That's the thing. Okay. So I kept on going to the yearbook, which is like the prospectus, right? Yes, the yearbook. I kept on like going to it, and I checked other qualifications. There was like, just like I was saying, even on the video, I'll put the link for that video of the requirements on the top right of the screen. You saw that you have a lot of options to choose from, right? So there's like computer science and mathematics, computer science and electronics, computer science and physics, computer science and applied mathematics, computer science and statistics, computer science and what? Yeah, there's just a lot of them. Okay, computer science and geography, but then that is under like, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sciences. Okay, so which was like one of my options, and I was like, in all those options, if I'm not going for physics and computer science, then I would go for geography and computer science or information technology. Okay, and then I later realized that under information technology, yes, fine, they're doing all the modules under computer science, but there's one module that is missing, which is introduction to software engineering. And to me, knowing where I want to go, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna go for information technology if they're not going to do, anything related to software engineering, because that introduction to software engineering, that simply means the modules after that introduction to software engineering, they are they are mostly based on, like, everything that has to do with software engineering. Okay, fine. Before that module of introduction to software engineering, there's like user interfaces. Then after that, they skip introduction to software engineering, and then they go to databases and stuff like that. So okay, fine, that's okay. That's okay. Some of those modules, they're still there under computer science, but the fact that introduction to software engineering, it's not there under IT, I was like, that's a turn off for me. Okay, that's a turn off. And to let go of computer science to go for information technology, for me, it doesn't make sense. Okay, for me, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know about you, but for me, it just doesn't make sense. So I'm like, you know what, okay, boy, if you're not going to go for physics and computer science, then you'd rather go for geography and computer science. And then I kept on doing research. Okay, I kept on doing research, and I find that, okay, with a bachelor of science in environmental sciences with geography and computer science, you can be a software engineer, but the type of software engineer, you would be like a GIS developer. Okay, you would be a GIS developer or a GIS technician. And okay, fine, I did more research about that. They work with software engineers because they are software developers themselves, you know. Yeah, so as I was saying, GIS developers, they are software engineers themselves. But the thing about that was that as I was doing more research, I realized that, okay, GIS development and, being a GIS developer, it's not that popular in South Africa. So I was just so skeptical about it, and I didn't want, to be going back and forth, back and forth. I just want something that I know, it will lead me straight to software engineering, even though I might not go straight to software engineering. But, if I know that, okay, this particular thing, it is what is required for software engineering, then why not go for it? You know, I was skeptical because, this Bachelor of Science, it's in environmental science, the one for geography and computer science, and the other one, it's, Bachelor of Science with physics and computer science. It's just straightforward. Okay, so yeah. So that's what I've been thinking about during the festive season. And yeah, I find myself still wanting to continue with physics and computer science, although it is challenging. I won't lie. Yeah, I've said it before. Mathematics, it's charming. A lot of people are running away from physics, but I believe that the things that you get the hardest are the ones that are worth it. You know, because you'll always be proud of yourself because you made it. Okay, so the fact that it's like two institutions that accepted me for physics and mathematics, it says a lot. It says a lot to me. Okay, and it's something that I'm proud of, and also it's something that keeps me going even though I want to quit or I want to change. It's something that always reminds me of who I am and what I'm capable of. Okay, so yeah, um, those are some of the conflicts I've been having with myself, internal conflicts. spoke to my lady about it. Yeah, she was very supportive, you know, uh, going through this journey with me, listening to me all the time and stuff. Okay, I don't have to talk about that, but then yeah, just wanted to say I appreciate that. Okay. I also inquired with the institution. Yes, inquired with the institution, and then yeah, they are also supportive, to be honest. Even during the festive season, they are just extremely supportive. So yeah, I guess this video, the title would be um yeah, it would be something related to choosing whether or not to go forward with physics and computer science, or go for geography and computer science, or go for IT. Something, I'll find the title, but yeah, it will be something related to that. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. It was very like informative, because all the videos that I try to put out there on YouTube, I try my best to be helpful to somebody out there, because uh, I feel as if though as South Africans we are not putting a lot of information out there. Although right now, some people, some YouTubers, they are putting some information out there, but there's just limited information regarding a lot of stuff. But I've seen throughout the years, yeah, people they're uploading right now. People are uploading right now, and I just want to encourage that, because it helps a lot of us. It helped me when I was in high school, and I also want to help other people right now since I'm at university, so that pupils from high school, they can know what to expect when they reach high school. And then when I'm working again, I'll also want to carry on doing that for like university students. So it's just a matter of like sharing information, um so that people don't become misinformed, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. And since we are in the fourth industrial revolution, there's a lot. Okay, I'm sorry about that. As I was saying, there's a lot going on. I think a few weeks back, they were talking about on the news, SABC News. They were talking about what is this? Deep fake. Okay, deep fake videos. And there was also this. Was it a series or it was a movie? I don't remember, but yeah, it had a lot of like deep fake technology in it. Yeah, I think it was a series. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, it made me think. And seeing these things happening in real life, like yeah, we are just gonna have a lot of misinformation out there, to be honest. So we just need to check all the time. Verify every single thing that we get on the internet, and know how to protect ourselves. Okay, so yeah, please take care. It's the festive season, but then probably you'll be seeing this video like next year, around the second month over there. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed your festive season, and your academic year goes well. It is I, the great Mahau, and you're welcome to the Royal House. Peace. Yeah.